Alright, so I know a lot of you guys like to talk about my voice sometimes. You guys are in the comments like, why does this guy always sound sick? I record early in the morning and sometimes I'm a little nasally. I'm still waking up. I'm still getting my voice ready and stuff like that. So it's just morning, stuffiness. Give me a break. Anyway, though, what's up, guys? This week we have a roster update coming out along with all the other content. And just so you guys know, everything this week is coming out on Thursday. There is not anything coming out on Friday. It's all a day early this week. So the 6th inning program, Griffey, who may or may not even be a part of that program, we don't know yet. All that stuff is coming out on Thursday. So if you're waiting until Friday, you're going to be a little bit behind. So make sure you keep that in mind. But we will be getting a roster update that will be covering attributes. So naturally, I'm going to give you guys my roster update predictions for this week. A couple things before we jump into the update. Number one, these are just my predictions. These are not guarantees. So if you end up investing in somebody that I talk about in this video and the upgrade doesn't pan out, it was never a guarantee, man. It was just a prediction, so don't be mad at me. Number two, as always, I don't talk about any downgrades. I only focus on upgrades in this video. I don't like talking about players going down. I like to focus on only one part of it. And number three, I only talk about guys who are gonna get upgraded from one tier to the next. So bronze to silver, silver to gold, gold to diamond, okay? With that being said, if you guys wanna keep up with all the other MLB The Show videos this week during Griffey week, anything to do with Griffey, I will have it on the channel. Make sure to subscribe. But let's jump into the predictions. All right, so the first bronze to silver we're going to talk about in this video is going to be Bryan Reynolds from the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's a center fielder, a 74 overall, so he really just needs one overall to go up to a silver, right? That's not too hard. That's not too out of the question. This guy's got a 335 average or a 333 average. He's like first or second in the National League right now, right up there with Yelich and the other guys who are hitting well. So this guy's having a great season. He is hitting the ball extremely well. He's got a 405 on base, a 530 slugging, and a 935 OPS. He's got 110 hits, 25 doubles, and 12 home runs. This dude's absolutely killing it in every aspect. He's hitting for power. It might not be over the fence power all the time, but he's hitting the ball in the gaps. He's getting doubles and triples. Against right-handed pitching, he's hitting 353 with a 989 OPS, 19 home runs, 19 doubles, 9 home runs, 2 triples, 38 RBIs. This dude, I think, needs a major buff to his power against righties. And honestly, he's got the silver defense on his card right now with 75 fielding. If he gets a little bit of a boost to his power against righties, I could see this guy going up to like a 77 almost. Like, he could be getting up there. So the contact is pretty good. The contact could possibly even be higher, honestly, against right-handed pitching. Against lefties, he's hitting 281, so I think that 82 contact fits there pretty well. With a 449 slugging, the power is fine. Dude, he's slugging so much better against righties. That power versus righties at 42 was a little bit too low for my liking. I think Bryan Reynolds needs that power upgrade and possibly a contact upgrade. And you can see on his card right now, +4 against righties gives him a +2 overall. I think he gets to a 75 this week. So Bryan Reynolds is my first pick. All right, next up, I think the guy that everybody and their mother is expecting to go up. I mean, if we look at the market, he's going for 335 stubs as a bronze. That should tell you everything you need to know. But Gio Urshela from the New York Yankees. The Yankees would not be where they're at right now if Gio Urshela wasn't having the season he's putting together. The dude's hitting 332 with a 376 on base, a 587 slugging, and a 963 OPS. Dude, in the last 2 weeks alone, he's got 7 home runs, 5 doubles, 14 RBIs with a 457 average and an OPS of over 1,500. The dude is absolutely on a tear right now. He's got 18 home runs on the season, 28 doubles overall. Against righties, he's hitting 341. Against lefties, he's hitting 314. Dude, he's hitting 314 against lefties, and he's got 67 contact in MLB The Show. He's also got a 911 OPS against lefties, 52 power. Let's bump that up. 569 slugging against lefties. Once again, power go up. Against righties, a 595 slugging with a 986 OPS. Dude, Gio Urshela low-key just needs a hitting upgrade across the board. Not just against lefties, not just against righties. He needs a hitting upgrade across the board. Against righties, he's got 12 home runs and 20 doubles. The dude's got 32 extra base hits out of his 75. The dude is slugging and hitting the ball everywhere. I don't care about his defense. His defense is whatever. He needs a hitting upgrade across the board. board. I think this is the week Gio Urshela gets it. He should be a silver coming up. Next up, one of the young players in the league, Bichette, just recently got called up, and he is making impact immediately for the Blue Jays. This guy is killing it. Now, with Bichette, he's a 72 overall bronze. I think he definitely could get that +3 to make him a silver. I mean, if Vlad started out as a gold, if Tatis started out as a 75 silver with Paddock, like, he could get up there. With the way he's playing, I think he might deserve it. But anyway, with him, keep in mind that the sample size for him is a little bit smaller. He does have less than 100 at-bats. He's only got 66 at-bats, 72 plate appearances. So everything I say right here, take it with a grain of salt when it comes to like how good he's hitting and stuff like that, just because, you know, he hasn't had, you know, the 400 at-bats that some of the other guys have had. But anyway, that aside, right now in the 15 games that he's been playing, he's hitting .394 with a .444 on base, a .742 slugging, and an OPS almost at 1200. He's got 4 home runs, 11 doubles, and 8 RBIs. In the last 2 weeks alone, he's got a .397 average with a .793 slugging and an OPS at 1238. Dude's killing it. Off the rip, against lefties, in his 19 at-bats, he's got 9 hits. 4 of those are doubles with a .474 average, a .684 slugging, and an OPS at 1230. Against righties right now, he's hitting .362 with an OPS at 1100, 7 doubles, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. So the dude is hitting lefties and righties insanely well. I could see SDS waiting to upgrade him to a silver. I just don't see why, though. The dude is making an impact immediately. We know he's probably going to be a pretty solid player in the years to come. Let's just make him a silver right now, especially if you're not going to give us a Future Stars card. We don't know if they are or not. They may have a big Future Stars update later in the year like they did last year, so maybe we'll see Bichette there, but I would love to see Bichette go up to a silver in this update. My last bronze to silver upgrade for this video is going to be JD Davis from the New York Mets. The dude's having a really good year, man. He's hitting .307 with a .372 on base, a .521 slugging, and an OPS at .893. So he's not like, you know, the best hitter in the league, but hey, that's a pretty damn good season if you ask me. He's got 16 doubles, 14 home runs, 38 RBIs right now. If we look at his card, he's a 69 overall, so this one may be a little bit of a stretch for him to get a +6, but I think he could do it, honestly, because similar to Gio Urshela, I think he does need a little bit of a hitting upgrade across the board. I mean, if we look at what he's doing against righties, a .302 average, a .511 slugging, an .879 OPS, 9 home runs, 9 doubles, and a triple, so that's 19 out of 55 hits are extra base hits. So righties, he could definitely get a boost there with only 66 contact and 56 power. Let's bump that up a little bit. And then against lefties, he's doing even better. He's hitting .316 with a .541 slugging and a .920 OPS. He's got 7 doubles, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. The dude's killing it, and against lefties, he's only got 69 contact, 60 power. I think he needs an upgrade there. So once again, similar to Urshela, hitting upgrade across the board for JD Davis would be awesome. Will it be enough for a +6 up to a 75? Who knows? He may level out at a 73, 74, you never know, but I think JD Davis, even if he doesn't get that silver this week, he's definitely got to keep your eye on if you're looking for those low upgrades in the roster update. So JD Davis, I'm going to say yes. All right, so the first silver to gold prediction I have for you guys in this update is going to be Sonny Gray from the Cincinnati Reds. Currently sitting at a 79 silver, so he only needs a +1 to get up to that gold rating. But if we take a look at the season he's putting together, he's actually pitching really well. He's got a 3.10 ERA in 127.2 innings pitched. He's got 144 strikeouts right now to 47 walks. His whip is down to 1.128, which is the lowest it's been in since 2015, since he was with the Oakland A's. He's allowing less hits per 9, he's allowing less home runs per 9, and he's striking out way more per 9. In his last 2 starts, or the 2 starts he's had in August, he hasn't allowed a run in either of those starts, and he's went at least 6 innings in either one of those. He struck out 7 in both appearances. So overall, I think Sonny Gray could get an upgrade to his hits per 9 and his strikeouts per 9. 9. I think those are the two biggest places where we'll see an upgrade. His walks per 9 won't get touched. His home runs per 9, they could do a little bit of an update because he is allowing less home runs, but it's not like that much of a margin. But he is significantly better this year in allowing less hits and significantly better in striking out more batters. So the 75 and the 78 per 9s right there, you give him a couple points each, that gets him up to an 80 overall gold. I'm going to say Sonny Gray gets there this week. All right, my next silver to gold is going to be Tim Anderson from the Chicago White Sox. So this guy's had an interesting season. A lot of people invested in this guy early on in the season because he was off to an amazing start. He got that Player of the Month card, I think in, what was it, April? May? I don't even remember. But he was off to a great start, and he actually continued to hit pretty well. I mean, if we look at what he did all season, a 375 average in April. It dropped a little bit in May, only at 280, but then in June he was hitting 293. So he kept a really high average and a really consistent hitting approach throughout the season. And then he only played 2 games in July. I think he got hurt, so he wasn't really active. But since coming back from that injury in August, the 10 games that he's played, he's hitting 419. So the injury didn't seem like it slowed him down. He's back in the same zone, and he's killing it. On the season, he's hitting 324 with 18 doubles, 12 home runs. He's got a 347 on base and an OPS at 840. Against right-handed pitching, he's got a 327 average with a 869 OPS, 10 home runs, 13 doubles, 32 RBIs. So I think he could get a little bit of a power upgrade against righties. Against lefties, he's hitting 316 with a 432 slugging, so I think he can get a contact upgrade against lefties. If his righty contact is going to be at 90 for hitting 327, his lefty contact should be upgraded because he's hitting 316, just barely 10 points less than what he's doing, and 10 points on this does not equal 10 points in contact. So I think that he should get a contact upgrade against lefties. If you want to give him a power upgrade against righties, that would be awesome too, but he's only 1 point off of being gold, and the fact that the injury did not slow him down just shows how good Tim Anderson has been this year. So I'm going to give him that +1 to gold. Okay, now it is time for gold to diamond predictions, guys, the fun part of the video. So it's not going to be that long. I really only think 2 guys have a chance to get that diamond upgrade this week. I think it'll be a pretty underwhelming roster update for a lot of people, especially if neither one of these guys go diamond. I don't really know who else there is that could really realistically get it this week. So anyway, let's talk about Trevor Story. You guys know my opinions on Trevor Story. I think this guy should have been diamond weeks ago, but that's besides the point. Let's take a look at what Trevor Story is doing once again, just to remind ourselves. A 286 average, a 350 on base, a 570 slugging, and a 921 OPS, right? 27 home runs, 32 doubles, 5 triples. That is 64 extra base hits and 124 total hits. The dude's hitting the ball everywhere, man. I don't care about the Coors Field effect. This dude's hitting the ball. He's a good hitter. The last 2 weeks, he's hitting 364 with a 1300 OPS. He's got 5 home runs, 6 doubles, a triple, so he's hitting the ball really, really well lately. On the season, obviously his high stat is against lefties, 93-85. He's got a 305 average against lefties with a 911 OPS, so that's going to be there. But let's take a look at what he's doing against right-handed pitching, because he's hitting 279 with a 344 on base, a 580 slugging, and a 925 OPS. He's got a higher OPS against righties than lefties this year. 21 home runs, 21 doubles, 4 triples. The dude needs more power against righties and honestly more contact. They literally kept him at a gold. Like when they upgraded him from an 83 to an 84, he literally needed +1 against righties for him to get that 84 to 85. They totally intentionally left him at that 84 just because they didn't want to add another diamond for some reason, but this man deserves it. They know he deserves it. At some point, they got to give Trevor Story that diamond. All right, and the other guy we're going to talk about as far as gold to diamond is going to be good old DJ LeMahieu. He's not the MVP, so just let's get that out of the way right now, but either way, he's having an amazing season. Similar to Gio Gonzalez, the Yankees would not be where they're at if DJ LeMahieu hasn't been putting together this season he's been putting together. Let's take a look at what he's doing. 338 average, 386 on base, 530 slugging, and a 916 OPS. He's got 18 home runs, 26 doubles, 2 triples, and DJ is just a great overall hitter. I mean, his high stat is against lefties. He's got 102 contact against lefties. He's hitting 384 against lefties with a 439 on base, a 634 slugging, an OPS over 1,000. Obviously, what he's doing against lefties is insane. He could possibly even get a little bit of a power upgrade against lefties too with that OPS over 1,000. I don't know. You never know. 58 power with 10 doubles and 6 home runs might give him a little bit of a boost there. You never know. But against righties, he could even get a power boost there as well as a contact boost. 322 average, 368 on base, 494 slugging, and an OPS at 862, 12 home runs, 59 RBIs. So overall, DJ LeMahieu, he's been going up consistently throughout the season. I'm pretty sure he started as silver, and then, you know, with the way he's been hitting the ball, he got up all the way to an 84. I think he went to an 84 in the last roster update, so it's possible that SVS holds him back a little bit just to, you know, not upgrade him too fast. But they've done that in the past, but this year they've been a little bit different when they're quick to upgrade people, so you never know. Either way, DJ LeMahieu, I do think, has a chance. Him and Trevor Story are my 2 gold to diamond predictions this week. So those are my roster update predictions, guys. Remember, down in the comments, let me know if I missed anybody. Let me know what you think down there. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for all the Griffey Week content. I will go over the roster update on Thursday as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.